2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a 5-minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 5 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 5 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's the 5 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 5 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 5 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks, grab a drink, and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share our fun creation. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 4 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 4 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 4 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks, grab a drink, settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. It's a 3 minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 3 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 3 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's a 3 minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 3 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 3 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks and grab a drink and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. It's a 2 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 2 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 2 minutes till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's 2 minutes till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 2 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 2 minutes till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks and grab a drink and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. It's the 1 minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 1 minute long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's a 1 minute till showtime song. If we started all the action at the top of the show, there'd be buffering, loading, and spinning. So we play a little countdown to let you know that the real fun will soon be beginning. It's the 1 minute till showtime song. It's a cute little tune that's 1 minute long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's the 1 minute till showtime song. A countdown gives you time to prepare and builds up some anticipation. So get your snacks and grab a drink and settle in your chair. It's nearly time to share a fun creation. That was a 5 minutes till showtime song, and now it's time to start the show.
That's it. Time to start the show. Yeah, the song's done. Why are you looking at us like that? Oh, that was only 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Yikes.
Oh, no.
I guess we could ask people to sing the chorus with us again.
Yeah, vamp, stretch it out.
That was the 5 minutes till showtime song. A cute little tune that's 5 minutes long. If you sing it real loud, you can't sing it wrong. It's the 5 minutes till showtime song. Ba da 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 da. Wee woo. Da 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 da.
Breaking news. It's time for another hilarious episode of Talkin Funny, featuring Sasha and Shamu. We have our reporters standing by for what's sure to be an excellent episode, featuring funny jokes and memorable moments. And now, over to you, Sasha and Shamu.
Hey, welcome to Talkin Funny. It's the funny silly talk show that has sound effects now. My name is Sasha, international hilarious comedian, joined as always by my delightful sidekick, the noob. Hello, buddy. Big ups. Only, of course, the noob, he does not talk because when he was a little kid, he watched his father kill his mother. So much more to the story now, of course. As we know, the noob's mother is trapped in a safe along with $50,000 cash, and we'll have two contestants on the show this week who could maybe win that money. That's exciting. We got a lot of funny comments already coming in tonight. Zimmer Brooks says, this is going to be a great episode for me to poop on. Don't get the reference, but that's cool. All right. Oh dear, this looks serious. And I like her accent, referring to the wonderful news reporter who introed the show tonight. Boy, Ronald says, whoopee, time for another silly fun show. Cue the slide whistle. Let's have it, the noob. And excited about the show, nervous about the insults. You know, it's not going to be a very insultful show. This is going to be a lot of fun. Angie is so excited she could taste someone's pulse. And Dave says, Bozo Show. Dave, my friend, that's right. Maybe we'll get to the reason the Bozo Show's behind me in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to waste any more of this person's time. Let's bring on our very special guest this week, Mr. Robert Smigel. Hello there, sir.
Am I here? Hello.
You're here on the show.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you? How are you?
Pretty swell.
Pleasure.
Thank you for sharing some of your time with us tonight.
It means a lot to me. You know, you boys are from the homeland.
That's right.
You know, I'm talking about Chicago, of course.
Oh, I thought you meant Baltimore.
Oh, that homeland. No, I meant Soviet Russia. Where are you from? Where's the accent? Explain the origins.
He's from Baltimore, for real. So here's you want to know the real story only because it's Robert Smigel. When I was in high school, I was sitting in the nurse's office, and the new kid walks in, and his mother's talking to the nurse, and she has an accent just like this, very, very thick. And
bored. I'm bored. I didn't really want to hear this story. Okay. Don't mind him. Don't mind him. Don't mind him.
Anyway,
no. I want to hear the story.
Where are you from? The lady says Baltimore.
Wait. Let me align this so I look kind of at you. Hi.
That was it. That was the story.
So much better.
They said, where are you from? She said Baltimore, and it stuck, you know? So
I love that. I love that.
Elizabeth says he doesn't have an accent.
Who's he? We're talking about you don't have an accent.
We never know.
It's all relative. That's the beauty of accents.
So we have mutual friends, believe it or not. Our buddy Joe Dale. You know Joe Dale?
Joe E. Dale.
Joe E. Dale.
E. Dale. The E stands for energy.
It does. Joe hates
That's an inside joke for the 5 people watching who know Joe E. Dale.
I mean, more than one watching those Joe Dale for sure.
I said 5. I said there was a solid 5 audience of people. That's a high percentage, right? Triumph, right? Yes. 5. That's like 60% of your audience right there. Yes. Here, wait, let me get the hand up the ass. This is just, please don't tell the children he's not real. Oh, God. Yes. No, I kid. I saw your ratings. I saw your ratings. I bet you're wondering how a dog got a hold of an electron microscope. Okay. That's all for him. That's all for him.
You know what? This is totally worth the $50. I appreciate that. That was fantastic.
Thank you. You know, I have children, and that money is going to come in handy. I know you don't normally pay people, but I have needs.
No, totally understood. Mr. Smigel, can we introduce you to our buddy? His name is the Laugh Cougar, and he's sort of like a
Laugh Cougar. Is that the person? The Laugh Cougar just commented that he loved me in Punch Drunk Love. It's very kind of him. Nobody in the audience. Okay, out of the 20 people watching, maybe one person knows that I was in that movie.
Let's say 20s of people watching, please.
20s.
Please. At least 20s of people watching the show. Hello there, Laugh Cougar.
20s and 20s of people.
Hey, that's right. Hello, Robert.
Oh, hello. Oh my God, I didn't know you were animated.
That's right. High class. You know, I really did enjoy you. I really did enjoy your part in Punch Drunk Love. When he started crying, I think it was my favorite part of the movie. I thought it was very funny.
Please don't say for me to poop on. Please don't say for me to poop on.
No, that's all. That's all. I really enjoyed it.
I have no idea how many people do that in bed.
No, I don't poop on things.
That was the best sex I've ever had, for me to poop on. You know, and then we have a good cry. And
well, it's a sexy line, you know.
Right,
it's
that's
very
my
sexy.
wife's sense of humor. Yeah.
Thank
you. Are you being serious? I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
Yeah, I mean,
you're a poorly animated character, so it's hard to read you.
Look, I get it.
I'm not great at reading prehistorically animated.
I love the film. Feline. You were in it. I loved it. You were in it, and I knew right away who you were. So yeah.
Thank you. I loved that I was in it too. I was very excited. I'm usually, you know, the guy who you know, gets punched by Adam Sandler for real in one of his movies, you know, or somebody Alan Covert squeezes my ass or something, you know, some indignity, you know. That's basically, he puts his friends in movies so that he can, you know, make them feel you know, foolish for eternity.
Well, that's what we do as well. We make one of our friends puppet a poorly animated cougar. Believe it or not.
And 20s and 20s and 20s of people are going to remember this forever.
At least. We got Reed Paley says Robert Smigel is comedy royalty motherfucker. Just
there's
saying.
No need to curse. There's no need to use that kind of language.
Absolutely. Alex wants you to know that she poops.
This is okay. Poop I can accept. That's where I draw the line. You can say poop in front of me. I have children now, so I try my best to have you know, some level of comedy.
Oh, absolutely. Do your children think that you are cool and funny?
Sorry?
Do your children think that you are cool or funny?
They do. They do. I try to explain to them that there's nothing but heartbreak in this business, but you know, they only see the fun side. They see me on a Zoom call with Adam Sandler, and they're like, "I want to do that."
But then they see this, and they're like, "Okay, we want."
That's a good idea. Hey, kids, come here. I want you to see the flip side of this.
Look at the dark side of comedy. This crap you have to do because some idiot found you on Twitter.
Is this something that I can record and I can show my kids later when they?
Oh, absolutely!
They want to major when they go to college and tell me they want to major in communications.
We send every guest a complimentary VHS tape.
What happens? What?
We'll send you a VHS tape, and you can play it for them at any time.
Oh, good! I still have a VHS recorder, so.
Dean has a real question. He says, could ambiguously gay duos still work today?
That is a very fair question.
Yeah.
Very fair question. And I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But I will say this, it wasn't written with, it was written based on an idea that I think is very appropriate and contemporary, which was that who gives a shit who you have sex with? That was the whole point. The joke was on the villains, the big-headed guy who was constantly obsessed with whether these people are gay. That was that was the joke. And you know, even in the 90s, when people thought they were woke and progressive, people would love to just waste time speculating on whether George Clooney or Tom Cruise was gay. You know, people who considered themselves liberal, you know, progressive humans could waste hours devolving into little teenagers gossiping about that kind of shit.
That's cool insight. I believe that it holds up because of exactly what you're saying. You know, there's two ways to watch it, but I think that way, I think that holds
I'm
up.
a person who believes that intent does matter in comedy, in terms of like, if you can go there if your intent is appropriate. That's just my opinion, you know.
Well, that's good to know. Hey,
if you're making a point about, you know, prejudice or, you know, misogyny, whatever it is, if you're making a point and it's obvious to anyone with a brain that you're making a point, then you should be allowed to go there.
you heard it here. I think that's canon now.
Yeah, there you go. The 25 people who heard it.
25.
Their memory.
25. Pratik wants to know, your name is listed in Borat 2. What was it like?
Work on Borat 2. I've worked with him before. In fact, the two worst decisions I've ever made in my career were not working on Borat in a bigger way. The first time I met Sasha back in like 2004, and he wanted to meet me because of Triumph. The Noob is very interested at this moment, right? This is a good one. Here's a good story coming up. And Sasha was just starting with his HBO show. And so I looked at some Borat, and I heard he already was interested in making a Borat movie. And but he was telling me that people wanted it to be scripted and like a fish out of water kind of movie. And I said, absolutely, do what you do in these short films. Keep it reality based. And he listened to me, and he actually offered me to work on the movie. And I said no, because I said, I'm working on a movie with Adam called You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And it's not exactly the same, but it's a crude kind of sexual foreign character. And I feel like I don't want to dilute what I'm already putting into Adam's movie. And
well, who knows? You know, maybe
history didn't happen for a couple of years, and I could have worked on.
Yeah, I remember it coming out after, and oh, that's wow. You know, history might show you made the right choice. Who knows, really?
No, I didn't. I could have done both. Is the point? I had a great time working on You Don't Mess with the Zohan, and Adam's my favorite guy, but I could have worked on both. And here I am talking to you. I also could have worked.
Here I am talking to you.
I had many conversations with Sasha about Borat 2 from the earliest stages, and I had an opportunity to write that movie with him and his friend Ant, and instead I took a Netflix movie. I chose to write and direct a Netflix movie for Adam Sandler that I loved and had a great time doing. But
which one?
The week of, it was with Chris Rock and Adam and Steve Buscemi and Rachel Dratch and many other people, and I had a great time doing it. And then I still could have worked. I sat in on numerous sessions, not enough to get one of the 8 writing credits, but I did sit in on a number of sessions, and I will say this, that the idea that she wants to become a reporter was something that I suggested, that I actually wanted it to be way more subversive. What I wanted her to do, his daughter's character, I wanted her to be, when she deserts Borat, I wanted her to, well, it happened somewhat in the movie. She turns kind of Republican for a while, and I wanted her to become like a gun-toting hottie and actually fool people and start appearing on networks like Fox and OAN and actually like have the public believe that this person is real, like an anti-immigration immigrant who loves guns. And I actually thought that she could have but in the end she got to Giuliani, and that was compelling and penisy, and that's always great.
Speaking of penisy, we have a game. Will you play a quick game with us?
Laugh Cougar, what's the epic fail? What happened? What did I do wrong, buddy? I need to know.
Just saying no to a Sasha is always a bad idea.
Oh, you're right. What am I talking about? Yes, huge mistake. Thank you.
Thank you, Laugh Cougar.
Thank you for reminding me what I forgot for 2 minutes.
Anyway. Robert Smigel, can you play a quick game with us, buddy? This is going to be...
I'll play a quick game or a slow game. Either one.
Oh, that's...
I love playing games with you guys. You know that. You know that.
Of course. This is called Cubby. That's not your pizza. Here's the premise is you are babysitting this little guy, Cubby, and he took somebody's pizza that's not his, and then he ran to the hiding factory to hide in one of the hiding rooms. You've got to find that Cubby and get his pizza back so you can return it to the rightful owner. Where are you going to go first?
Room number 5, of course. I mean,
right,
crazy. Room number 5. Aha! Oh, that's not a pizza.
Nope, that's not Cubby.
Okay, that's what a Baltimore pizza looks like, frankly.
Very possible. But you didn't find Cubby. Where are you going to look next on your...
I'm going to go to number 3. What do you think? I'm insane? Number 3, obviously.
Room 3. Oh, this guy.
Oh, him. Well, what if he ate the pizza? Does that count?
But it's
maybe
not
Cubby inside his stomach. But maybe what if he ate Cubby's pizza? Then then number 3 is the correct answer.
Yeah, but it's not. So, given that
How do you know?
Because
you know the answer.
I promise you'll know Cubby when you see him.
Okay. Well, then obviously it's number 1. It's just, I mean, as plain as the. That is a tiger's tail and worms, 3 worms, and Steve Martin doing green face coming out of a bowl.
Yeah, but it's not Cubby. That's for damn sure.
I gotta look up what Cubby is. Let me Google Cubby. No, I think that's Cubby.
You've been babysitting Cubby is the premise, so you'll recognize him.
I'm sorry. I was watching the Brooklyn Nets. I'm sorry. They're so compelling without Kyrie Irving. I can't take my eyes off of them. They're a bigger train wreck than the president right now.
Sure.
Okay. Hiding room number. Oh my God. Okay, I got to go with an even number because that's all that's left. 4.
That's true. Ooh, 4. Hiding room number 4.
Now my goal is to fail and have it be. I'm doing great here. I'm like, okay, well that's definitely not Cubby. That's
Oh, sir.
Who is that? That hat is very familiar. It's
I think it's like his leaves. I think he's growing out of his. It's like a radish.
No, Laugh Cougar. That is. Come on, help me out. That reminds me of an old logo. God damn, it's some Hawaiian, some racist logo from the past. Laugh Cougar. Any ideas what I'm thinking of?
I think the pineapple people killed a lot of their employees, so it's probably from Dole.
Oh, maybe it is a Dole character. Yeah. You ever go to Stu Leonard's in the Northeast? They still have Chiquita Banana animatrons. You got to go when you're in the Northeast. Go to Yonkers.
I'm going.
Go to a place called Stu Leonard. Press the banana that's Chiquita Banana, and they'll sing the old Chiquita Banana song, and then go back to where you came from. All right, number two.
Wouldn't you rather check number 6 first?
Yes, I would rather take number 6 first.
Oh, this guy.
No, that's not Cubby?
Nope. This is a guy with 3 legs, and he makes it his whole identity. Like he puts a 3 on his shirt, and he always talks about it like, it's me, the 3 guy, you know?
Okay, so it's not a 3rd leg joke. That's a leg, not a penis, right?
No, this is kind of like a penis, and this guy's supposed to kind of look like a penis.
But that thing hanging down, that looks very Chris Brown to me.
No, that's just a leg.
Okay, so it's definitely not Chris Brown with an exposed shaft. That's a shoe.
It was a missed opportunity on my part for sure, but no, just the leg.
Okay, I'm disappointed. Anyway, number 2 is obviously plain on the nose on my face. Oh, and there's the pizza.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Cubby. Cubby, I missed you. Sorry about that. Where's the pizza from? Is that Pequot's?
Yeah, it's a slice of Pequod.
Carmelite, my friend. Carmelite.
That's right. You're very good. So my background is the Bozo Show. I just wanted to mention your Bozo parody that you did. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
it's my dream to do it again with Dino Stamatopoulos and Doug Dale. It's my dream to do it again in Chicago someday.
You mean Joe E. Dale's brother, Doug Dale?
Joe E. Dale's brother, Doug Dale, he's in the show. If you saw the show.
I know.
It's a parody of the original Bozo Show with Bozo and Cookie, the 2 clowns, and Marshall Brodeen, who played Wizzo, is played by Dino Stamatopoulos. And these are iconic Chicago figures. Chicago had the best Bozo. Let me say that.
It did. I've seen some of the offshoots like the Philly or the Pittsburgh Bozo, and I didn't even know those existed.
No, there's no comparison. Bozo didn't even originate in Chicago. It originated in the Northeast, but the guy who played Bozo in Chicago, Bob Bell, if you go on YouTube, you can find him, the original guy. And the Lakeshore Theater, I know. It's all sad. Time passes, things die. Did the Lakeshore Theater go just recently because of pandemic?
No, Lakeshore Theater changed into a comedy club and then it shut down.
Oh yeah, that's where I performed. That's where Dino and I screened the Bozo Show in 2009, I believe. Yes, we had a great time, and that's where I got the idea to bring Triumph to the Wiener Circle, which is another
which was brilliant
favorite Chicago memory of mine. But you can. If you go to Clown Show, if you Google Clown Show Smigiel, I think, or YouTube it, I think you can find the Bozo Show. Where did you find it? How'd you find it? On YouTube.
Oh, so I had friends show it to me a long time ago.
It's on YouTube. You just gotta
Clown Show Smigiel. Google that, and you'll
YouTube it. It's worth it. It's one of my favorite things I've ever been a part of.
Oh, listen, Mr. Smigiel, we appreciate you spent some time with us. Everyone's saying in the comments, and it's true, you're a comedy legend and a hero to many of us who continue to do stupid things. Say again?
I'm sure. Are there any for me to poop on's following all those nice comments?
No, there was one early, and then they got out of their system.
Well, let's see some.
Yeah, right? What the hell? But it's really cool that you spent time with us. You told us some great stories, and no, for real, good times. Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for doing what you do, and we can't wait to see you barely participate in Borat 3. That's going to be exciting.
No, I'm going to be bringing back a puppet show that I did on Fox. I'm pretty sure I did a puppet show on Fox called Let's Be Real, which had celebrity puppets. It was like Spitting Image. As Triumph would say, imagine if Spitting Image didn't suck. That's what it was. And I think we'll be coming back to Fox in the spring with new episodes. So
that's great news.
I'm excited about that.
Well, we're going to watch for it, and hopefully this great exposure we've given you helps raise your profile a little bit.
Yes, this is a stepping stone to insert shitty podcast name here. I can't think of it. I can't think of the perfect shitty podcast to. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 more minutes.
I think we get the gist of it, though. We understand what you're saying. Yeah.
You get the idea. Idea. I'm saying that it's not an impressive podcast. This is what I'm saying. Only in a comedic sense. I've enjoyed myself a great deal. I really have.
That's good.
I have.
Well,
I have to make jokes. I have to.
Of course, that's why we brought you here, was to have ourselves pilloried and humiliated. Yes. So we appreciate that we got that a little bit.
You have to laugh.
You have to.
Otherwise, you kill yourself. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
you stick a gun up your ass and shoot it.
Oh, you know what,
Cry
Robert?
yourself to death.
Last thing before we let you go is we kind of feel like we've peaked now that we've had Robert Smigel on the show. So who's someone who's like a little more famous, just a little more famous that we can approach?
I can think of a lot of people who are a lot more famous.
No, but we have to take baby steps.
Joey
to say, hey, we had Robert Smigel on the show.
Joey Fatone.
Joey Fatone?
He's a lot more famous. He's a lot more famous.
He's very famous.
All right.
He's very famous.
We'll shoot for
I
the
was trying
start.
to think of him as like he was a lot more, and now he's precipitate. Yeah, but still way more than me. Oh my God! Huh? Judd
Apatow.
He is.
We like to hit people on their way down.
I believe me. I know the feeling. A little more famous. There are a couple of local. How about Dean Richards?
He's been on the show.
Okay.
We've got all the GN guys on the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
All right. Well, you think about it.
I tried.
No, this was great. We appreciate your time. All the best to you, and hopefully we'll cross paths soon. Take care, Mr. Smigel.
Likewise. Thank you.
Robert Smigel on the show. Holy freaking cow, that was fun. What a joy. And now we have a musical guest this week who is, finally we found the musical guest that was perfect for Talkin' Funny, because she pretty much exclusively writes songs about penises. So we're excited to have her on. So in a minute, we're going to have musical guest Noelle Hoffman. But first, 60 seconds of Allie preparing her yard for a swimming pool.
Hello. It's so fun to be here. Thank you, Sasha and The Noob, for having me. I'm Noelle, and I sing songs about dicks. This is a very special song about a very special dick. His name is Chad. He has a big brain, a gender studies minor. He loves to explain everything that he knows, and he knows quite a bit. And his favorite game to play is Devil's Advocate. He invites me to his crib. I politely decline, 'cause I just want to go home and drink a box of wine. He says, wait a minute, sweetie. Just give me a chance. I've got something to show you. Then he drops his pants, and oh my God, what the fuck? There's a tiny violin where his dick should be, and it's playing me a soft, sad melody about how females treat him so unfairly, with his tiny violin where his dick should be. I said, oh my God, Chad, where the fuck is your dick? He said, girl, you gotta chill and just enjoy the music. You're overreacting. I thought you'd be more fun. All the other ladies say I'm very well strung. Well, I'm sorry that this has to end so soon. But Chad, you are out of line and your dick is out of tune. But thank you for sharing and best of luck with that. He starts to play a song, but it's a major D flat, cause there's a tiny violin where his dick should be. And he thinks we were unfair to Bill Cosby. He's not a feminist, he's an egalitarian. And instead of a dick, he has a tiny violin. And it says,
not all men. It's cute when you're angry. Father's rights. But her emails. Hillary. Are you about to get your period? Why should men have to pay for dinner? I thought we were equal now. Louis C.K. is still the funniest comedian ever. You just aren't that funny. I will make you come. I may gender page. You need to calm down. Choose why you're still single.
Why is there a tiny violin where your dick should be? That's the one thing that you still have not explained to me. You should get that shit checked out ASAP, cause there's a tiny violin where your dick should be. There's a tiny violin where your dick should be.
Noelle, that was wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for singing the song about the tiny violin penis. It's great. I want to point people to your Instagram, songs about dicks. And so there's more than one, is what you're saying.
It's almost entirely songs about dicks. Some dicks that I like, because there's a lot of good dicks out there. A lot.
It's good that you're not taking like a hard line on.
I love a good dick. I'm all about a good dick. I've enjoyed quite a few in my time, but this one is a little special, and I feel like a lot of people have encountered this specific type of penis.
This Tim says Estradipenius.
Exactly.
On that, Noob looks like a big fan of this. Well, he's got his slide whistle, so we know he has a complex, right? There's.
Well, I kind of feel like the slide whistle belongs in some songs about dicks in the future. So, Noob, if you want to collaborate sometime, I'm down.
He's a little emotionally unavailable because when he was a little kid, he watched his father kill his mother.
Of course. I understand.
But if you guys can work something out, that's great. Noelle, everybody, go check out your Instagram. Thanks so much for being on the show. We appreciate you spending time with us.
It was a pleasure.
We'll talk to you soon. Noelle Hoffman with her songs about dicks. Laugh Cougar, what do you think, buddy?
Oh, irony of ironies. I've got a tiny dick where my violin should be.
That's great. No comment, buddy. That's beautiful. Laugh Cougar, what do you think about, I know you are a real life animated cougar. Our guest earlier today, he brought on, a puppet dog. Do you get along with puppets okay, or is there like some tension there?
No, I don't have a problem with them. I mean, I know that deep down they're just a hand.
Okay. Well, it's good, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple more fun things for you today. We have, if you remember, at the cliffhanger of last season, we found out that the Noob's mom was actually alive and locked in a safe along with $50,000 cash. And we have people entering to get a chance to guess the combination to the safe to possibly free her and win $50,000. Too much exposition in this fucking contest, man. We have two contestants who are going to make a guess this week. And hopefully we're going to rescue the Noob's mom and give away that $50,000 cash. But before we do, a complete waste of your time and money.
I do.
No, I do.
For better or for worse.
Wow. I can't wait to hear the good news. Lola, we're having company for dinner tonight.
Which company? Beefy paper towels?
Beefy. Slurp it up.
No. My twin brother, Ice, is coming over for dinner, and he's got great news.
Besides, I can never tell you two apart. Plus, I'm a terrible cook.
You may be a terrible cook, but you don't have terrible looks.
You do have terrible looks, and you're also a terrible person.
That must be Ice.
I'll find something to cook.
What's shaking, suburbs? Ice! My twin brother. How's life in the big city? Man, the hood is dope. My life is fly. I just won the lotto. Wow, that's great news. This calls for a celebration.
What on earth am I gonna serve?
You'll figure something out, hot stuff. You always do.
Thing is, I need $1,400 to get me by till they pay out the big reward. $1,400? That's a lot of money. Not to me. I won the lotto.
Dinner's ready.
Hey sister, do you need a stereo? Cause I know a top-of-the-line hi-fi guy.
Oh, Sai, you know I've always wanted a top-of-the-line hi-fi.
Lola, that's my twin brother, Ice.
I can never tell you two apart.
That's easy. He's the one that smells like a horse track.
Which one is he?
Well, what's for dinner anyway?
Beefy paper towels.
Wet stains, chair stains,
Oven stains.
beefies.
Man, women are from Neptune.
And men are from Uranus.
All right, that was another episode of Forwards from our bodies, Lunda and Tuni. Hey, we got to check in with the president of the network, Mr. Louis Hirsch. Mr. Louis Hirsch, how's it going at the network, buddy?
We're working it out. You know, I like that Triumph dog. He seems to have some real taste. But we're working on some new shows. Maybe some that can replace some of the stuff we've got on now. So I thought we'd run by your fans whether they would prefer Sasha and The Noob or, listen to this, My Mother the Car reruns with Jerry Van Dyke, or our other great new show, Gong Shung reruns with Chuck Barris. I mean, George Clooney played Chuck Barris. Now there's a guy. And the unknown comic, Gene the Dance Machine. Now that's TV. Something you wouldn't know about.
So you're leaving this up to our audience poll, is what
I'm leaving it up to your audience.
All right. Well, leave in the comments.
How much they like you when they have real options.
Well, the first vote already came in for Gong Show reruns.
See? They're leaving already.
Oh, but Brendan says this is the best episode I've ever seen. You let this be. You hear me. So we'll let those keep coming in, Louis. Thank you, Mr. President. We're glad you stopped by.
Yeah, I'll review them.
All right. And then now we're going to bring on our first contestant in the Talkin' Funny series money for this week. We got Mr. Nick P. Nick, how are you doing, buddy?
I am absolutely killing it out here. How about you?
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So, buddy, do you remember the number you guessed to the combination to try to rescue the noob's mom?
You know what? I used a number near and dear to my heart that I will never forget. Password to my luggage. It is 1234.
1234. Boy, what if that's the number? Let's try this out, buddy. Okay, Mr. Nick. I hope he's a winner. 1234. There it goes. Let's try to rescue the noob's mom and win that money. that's a shame, buddy.
There it goes.
No, you didn't win the money.
It's all right. I was here for the noob.
Well, we appreciate that. Trying to think of a good Spaceballs joke, but I'm not very funny. Says Ramon.
Neither am I. It's okay.
Yeah, maybe it will play a song. And it's also his pin, more like Nick P instead of.
Oh, got him.
Yeah, like P, the urine word. All right, Nick, we appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate you trying, buddy.
Time.
Best of luck to you. We'll catch you later. Now let's bring on our next contestant for this week, Miss Ree. Hello, Miss Ree. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
We're doing swell. You're here to rescue the noob's mom as well. Is this right?
I hope I can do it.
Okay. Do you remember what number you guessed?
I picked my cat's birthday, which is September 29th. So 0929.
That's coming up.
No?
It's in the future. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see how you did there, Ree. Let's hope this is a real winner. 0929, your cat's birthday. Ooh, there we go. We put in the number. Now we see if the safe is going to open. Oh, this is going to be close. I feel good about this. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, poor cat.
No dice, Ree.
That's okay.
It's okay, except the noob's mother is still trapped inside there now with only enough food and water for a certain amount of episodes.
She's got a lot of insects in there, and that's a good amount of protein.
That's true. That's a really good point. She can eat the insects, noob. Yeah. All is not lost, buddy. Okay, well, remember, Ree, thanks for spending time with us. It was good to see you. Remember, everybody, you can enter to win as well. You just go to talkinfunny.com and you can enter the contest. And every week, the noob shows a secret word. And if you enter that secret word, you get bonus entries in the contest. Oh, boy, what a fun show. Laugh Cougar, any final... Oh, I bet you want to know who's next week.
I do.
This is the thing. How do you top Robert Smigel? What a freaking treat it was to have him on the show. We kind of topped him when we had William Hung, who was really, I don't think you get any more famous than William Hung.
No.
But Robert Smigel was great. But next week, we have a writer from The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Next week, we have Daniel Kibblesmith. He's a writer on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. He wrote the book, very popular book, Santa's Husband. And he's got a new book coming out that he's going to talk to us all about as well. So Daniel Kibblesmith with musical guest Gretchen Witt. We're going to have whole bunches of fun with those people. Chicago Otaku says, I see him on Twitter a lot. That's right. He does show up on Twitter. And you know what? We'll never know what her favorite trilobite is. You're right. We should have asked Ree while we had her on the program. I bet she has a favorite trilobite. We didn't ask Robert that as well. Reed believes that insects are the future. Reed, we believe you're absolutely right. Noob, you're getting weird again.
Oh.
Left Cougar, you wanna give us some thoughtful.
Yeah, that's not me, is it?
Don't know who it is. But you know what? I'm glad it's happening now at the end of the show. Here's Ree's favorite trilobite. Reed needs to mute. Noob's already mute on account of watching his father kill his mother. How about now? Yeah, you're right. Muting his mic did the trick. Don't forget to Google Clown Show Smigel so you can watch the delightful YouTube video and anything else that pops up with that search. And ladies and gentlemen, we had a great time with you tonight. We'll see you next week.
That's right.